I hope you've got your creative pants on because we're talking about goals today. Hey there and welcome to my channel. This is Foggy Fiction and I am Haley. I'm a writer living with mental illness, doing my best to show that mental health does not dictate talent or worth, and hoping to encourage others to chase their dreams. In today's video, I'm doing one of those things off the list that I mentioned in my last video, and we're going to talk about the way that I set up my quarterly goals in my bullet journal. So I've got this bullet journal that I try to track anything and everything in because I have bad memory and I like to do this. So I came up with an idea to help me work on my goals in a way that kept me motivated and helped me remember what I'd already done and what I still needed to work on. It also, because I can obviously make whatever goals I want, has helped me to push myself to work on some of the goals that I hadn't really been pushing myself on, even though I wanted to. I like to work on my goals. I like having my goals listed out. I like being able to track them. And I have also found that rewards has greatly helped me to motivate myself even more. I know, if it's something that I really want to do, I shouldn't need that much more motivation, but you know, some of us just need a boost. I don't know if it's my mental health or if it's a normal thing, but I need help with my motivation, and I have found this to really help me. Now, I came up with this idea to do a Monopoly board that is a goal board. So every property on the board, cat just ran through. Every property on the board is its own goal. I give it a theme. The first quarter of this year is the first time I did it, and my theme was video games, so each property was related to a video game, and I really enjoyed it. This time around, I switched to a Pokemon theme, and I love it so much that I'm going to stick with it, and I even made a spread in my journal that is just going to show all of the Pokemon that I've caught. So I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and show you now. This is my Goalopoly board. As you can see, like I said, each property is going to have its own goal. We'll go over those in a second. And I just put a little sticker on there whenever I complete the goal. Each set gives you, if you collect the whole set, I get a reward. I had specific rewards last quarter. I felt this was easier this time. Just do something that I want within that price range for each one. So you can see I've got my theme on there for Pokemon. I went with each set is a different Pokemon type. I love it so much. So over here, I list my goals. I'm having a hard time holding this right, sorry. And you can see I've already got ground type, so I put a little heart there showing that I already collected that set. And I just list goals that are things that, like I said, I want to help myself work on. And then on the other side, I track them. I made a nice little fun tracker that I enjoy going with. So what are some of the goals that I've got on here? You know, just as an idea. The first one's the two easiest to get. I like to do set up my May pages, set up my June pages. I did that for this quarter because I often wait until the last second to set up my pages for my bullet journal. And so, you know, I would have like completely blank pages and it just wasn't as fun. So now I actually go through and set up my pages. Not just that, but I also get them ready for all of the extra things that I have in a month's pages. I'll go over that on another day, what my monthly spread looks like. So I had that. So I crossed those off. But then I also have things like helping myself remember to post videos. So I've got one that says post 10 videos. I think I'm 1 video away. So this one will probably mark that one off for me, and I will get a Magikarp. Then I've got used my Bujo 20 times because I was struggling to keep myself with using it. I was skipping a lot of days, then I'd have to like look things up for my temperature tracker page and things like that. And so I wanted to help push myself to do that. I've got brainstorm 8 ideas because I needed to start working on more story ideas. Do 10 ASL lessons because I'm starting to actually push myself after years of wanting to learn, actually starting to learn American Sign Language. That was a lot of words to say that, and I'm sorry. Write 5 poems and write 5 short stories. I haven't done much of that. I think I've written 1 poem, so I'm a little behind on those. Beat 3 games or main quest lines in a game, because I had fallen off of playing video games, and I want to encourage myself to do those things that I enjoy more, so I put that on there. Read 15 books. Exercise 10 times. I'm really behind on that one. And then I've got a bunch on here for my social media. Post to Instagram 20 times. Post to my blog 10 times, post to TikTok 7 times, post to Twitter 15 times, use Discord 20 times, because I really wasn't using my social media, especially not in relation to my author platform, as much as I really need to. So I figured I'd put that in there just to help me track how often I'm using it in a quarter, and also to help push me to use it more. And I think it has really helped. I really do. I'm still behind on my blog. I think I've only posted twice this quarter. So I don't think I'll get that one, and I don't want to put too much on there. But I'm doing a lot better with most of the others. Have $100 in savings. It was $200 when I first made this, but I ended up changing it to $100 because circumstances changed, and I just wasn't going to be able to put $200 away in savings throughout the quarter. But it's my bullet journal, and they're my goals, so I can change it if I want or need to. No big deal. Compile my poetry collection, compile my short story collection, because I've been wanting to work on that for a while. Crochet 5 projects, because I need to, I want to do some more crochet again. Revise AR and MH, my 2 completed drafts that just need a whole lot of revision. And then for the railroads, I made those flying type Pokemon because I thought that was clever. And each quarter I've just kind of made them a big goal that has 4 parts. And I started crocheting a temperature blanket last year, and I had all of my temperatures marked down, but I didn't get through the blanket. So those I have completing, each month's rows, and I haven't worked on that at all. So those are my goals, and you can just see that, I've chosen things that are areas I want to work on, and I feel like this has really helped me. If you decide to do something like this, which I highly encourage you to do because it's been super fun, I've really loved it, and the rewards are, I think it's a good push. And like, I say on here, they're not even really big rewards because, so far I've only completed the ground set. It's something, that I want but don't need that is at or below $5. I could literally just find a Kindle book or go get me some stickers or something like that. It's just something simple and fun, and I really enjoy that. I am definitely reward motivated. And then, like I said, just being able to mark off the things as I do them, I'm so terrible at holding this right, has been a huge, motivation booster for me. It's so exhilarating when I get to mark that X off of there, and then when I get all of them through and I'm able to just put my sticker on there and claim that property or catch that Pokemon with my theme, it's fun, and I love it so much. Some tips I have for it. You can choose any goal you want, and you can change those goals as you need. As I said, I had that one on there that was, put $200 in savings, and I changed it to $100 because, like I said, our circumstances changed, and we had an expense that we had to make, and so I just kind of tweaked that goal. And it's no big deal. I also highly recommend making your goals things that are not failable. And what I mean by that is, for example, I had on here, post 10 videos to my YouTube. I put that rather than post 1 video every week because if I miss a week, then I've already failed. And life happens. You are probably going to miss some weeks. And if you don't, great. But if you do, you aren't setting yourself up for failure if you don't say post a video every week. So I put post 10 videos. That's even less than if I were to post every week. That way, during the times whenever I just can't do it for any reason, I'm not setting myself up to fail. Same thing with exercise 10 times. If I had put exercise every week or a couple times a week or whatever, I definitely would have already failed it at this point. But exercise 10 times, I could still exercise 10 days this week, or not this week, 10 days this month. Whew. I'm doing good today. And still complete the goal. So I didn't set myself up for failure on any of these. And this is only my 2nd quarter doing this, so I feel like I'm still trying to come up with goals that are not giving myself too much across all of the goals for the quarter, because I look at it and I see, you know, revise both of my manuscripts while also compiling a poetry collection and a short story collection, even if they're based off of ones I've already written, and then also writing 5 poems and 5 short stories while also working. You know, I also have a job, and I have, you know, other obligations that come up. I've been to the eye doctor like 5 times this month. You know, I mean, stuff happens. So I'm looking at this and I feel like I've given myself too much, but that's okay because guess what? Some of these goals, actually quite a few of these goals, are just kind of moved over from the first quarter, the things that I didn't accomplish back then. I think that next quarter I'm going to tweak it just a little bit more on some of those goals, which I can have any other goal. I know one goal that I'm going to set myself for next quarter will be to watch more writing related videos. I do that all the time anyway, but I really want to encourage myself to seek out more and really sit down and watch those and pay attention. So I'm excited about that. I know in the first quarter I had specifically read 3 craft books, and I did complete that one. So I might throw that one on there again for next quarter because I haven't read any craft books this quarter, and I really, except for one, I did read one. I think I read The Artful Edit. And I want to encourage myself to read more craft books. So you can do whatever you want with your goals. Just like I said, don't set yourself up for failure. Give yourself goals that are not specific to, like, do this every week or do this enough times that if you miss one, you're going to fail. Don't do something like that. You need to make sure that you give yourself wiggle room for mistakes or for life. Give yourself wiggle room for life because life happens and, you know, it does what it wants. So I just want to throw this on there too. I also have this page. Oh, real quick. This is my, the start of my page that's going to track my Pokemon. If you watch Pokemon at all or play the games, you know that that's a Rotom, which is basically the new Pokédex, and I thought it was cute and I wanted to share it. Okay, so the other thing is I have a spread in my bullet journal that I was going to do something different with, and it just didn't work out. I had too many similar pages, so I changed it to this. It is, if you can see, the Harry Potter house cup. And basically what I've done is for each quarter, I'm going to list all of the goals that I've got done. I've got it set up where it shows exactly the right number of goals. Kind of. I had created this page before I decided I was going to do this with it. And so I had to kind of go in and add a little extra, and so it's not going to technically be right, but I doubt I'll get all of my goals done in any month anyway, or any quarter anyway. So you can see Slytherin was Q1, and this is about as much as I got done with the goals. So when I'm done, I could go ahead and start adding them now, but I'll wait to the end of the quarter. At the end of the quarter, I'll put how much I got done for this one, and then at the end of the year, I can see which quarter I did the best in, which house won the house cup. I am actually a Gryffindor, so, you know, my heart wants Gryffindor to win, but I'm not going to throw off any quarter just for that. So that's just a fun thing, and if you decide to do the Monopoly goal situation, that's also a little thing that you could throw in with it. Anyway, so yeah, that's my setup. I was really excited to show you. I know I did a lot of rambling. I didn't do any scripting with this video, so that was just kind of rambles. I'm a rambler. But yeah, so let me know if you have any type of goal system in your bullet journal planner or just planner. If you keep one, I'd be excited to learn other ways that people keep track of their goals. I really love lists in general. I'm obsessed with lists and just tracking things, and it's fun. So if you have a different way or a similar way, or you've already come up with this before and done this, because I'm sure I'm not the first person to come up with this, then I would love to know about it. And if you are deciding that you are going to run with this, I would really love to know about that as well, and maybe even see your spreads if you throw them in here. So, or in yours, I mean, not in mine, obviously. But yeah, that's what I've got for you. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're interested in following my very clumsy journey as a writer living with mental illness, and enjoy the happy moments.